Nichts mehr, was noch so zu tun ist. Ich muss jetzt einfach nur los.
So it finally happened. We left our old home in Hemsedal and moved north. After driving for 10 hours over the mountains of Jotunheimen, Dovrefjell and then up along the coast, we arrived at the little farm we had found last summer, our new home. We now live in an area called Nord-Trøndelag, which is located quite in the middle of Norway, just below the Arctic Circle. What I especially love about this place is that it's surrounded by a huge national park that stretches for miles and miles up to the Swedish border and beyond. So, no matter in which direction you turn, there is nothing but endless wilderness. Mountains, lakes, forests and marshlands as far the eyes can see. In this area, some of the southern Sami people also have their reindeer, which live like wild reindeer most of the time. They are currently roaming in the marshes directly behind the farm, and it is magical having them so close. Being surrounded by this wilderness is medicine for the soul. It's like being connected again, connected to something ancient, to the wisdom of the nature, to its rhythms, its power, and its incredible beauty. I am really looking forward to keep exploring this area here. There is so much more to discover. So this is the river where we get our water from right now. As we have mentioned in my last video, we don't have running water at this place so far, so figuring out this whole water situation has really been one of the first things we had to do here. And yeah, so far it hasn't really been that much of a problem. We just fetch our water down here, and we also get drinking water in the village that is about 15 minutes away. And as I said, so far it really hasn't been that much of a problem. What I have been worrying about a little bit is actually the shower situation, because I'm not such a big fan of showering outdoors during the winter. As much as I love the wilderness, I definitely also love some of our human luxuries, I have to admit that. So we have been thinking quite a bit back and forth how we could solve this, until we got a message from the owners of this place that they have built us a shower in the barn, and that actually works quite okay. So in order to have a nice and warm shower, we start heating the room in the morning, and then we fetch water from the river about 3 or 4 times. We then just keep feeding the oven during the whole day until in the evening both the water and the room are actually very warm. You then almost get a little bit of this sauna feeling in there, and of course we don't do this every day, but when we do it, it's actually always a really nice and cozy experience.
Ich wusste, dass das kommt. Ich wusste. Ich hoffe, ihr, die jetzt guckt, dass das nur Lena im Block ist. Niemand anders. Wenn es jemand anders ist, dann schaut mich. Ich sehe euch.
Geschafft. Super, Ivy. Ein bisschen so Hirnförderung.
Ein bisschen die Hirnförderung.
Okay, I guess we're warm for another month.
Yeah. Till Christmas.
Du bist so süß eigentlich. Du bist so süß. Hast du mitgeholfen?
Mhm. Hat das Ganze getan. Schau.
Mhm. Komm, geh nochmal nach Hause. Ins Haus, Mann. Lobby! The first time here has been a lot about figuring out everything and finding new routines. As exciting as it is, moving from one place to another also brings this very strange time of transition. Suddenly, the old is gone, but the new is not really there yet. So it was a lot about just giving everything time to settle down a bit, to find safety and comfort here, and to experience that in the end, it also doesn't really matter where we are. And it was also a lot about staying calm, seeing the beauty in the chaos and just finding solutions, especially for the rather unexpected problems. Well, good morning. This happened. My computer broke, and that is really like the last thing that should break. But I'm quite sure that it's just the display, because you can still, I don't know if you can see it, but you can still see like the cursor up here, and it still kind of reacts. So what we're going to do today is we're going to the city and we will buy a monitor?
A screen.
A new screen. Our car also broke down. The motor heater broke down, so I'm not even sure if the car will start today.
But it's only 10 minus.
Yes.
Ja.
Dafür war es wert, dass mein Computer kaputt gegangen ist. Good news, we just got a new monitor and everything seems to work out really well, and I can continue working tomorrow. And that is a really big relief. And I don't have to buy some kind of a new computer or so.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Oh yeah.
And it's a pretty big screen, so it will be
yeah, it's
cool,
huge.
But before we go home, maybe I should explain that as well, we will do our laundry.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a washing machine that you can use manually, but it's a whole lot of work when you have to get water from the river, and it takes a whole day. So we have been in contact with our local camp spot and they actually agreed that we can do our laundry there, and that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Someone's very happy.
So beautiful. It's just washing, and you don't have to heat the water yourself, you don't have to empty it, and it goes for more than 15 minutes. Oh my God, what modern technology can do. It's unbelievable.
Well, I guess that was it with the daylight again. It is now 4 p.m. and it's completely dark again. I think it's about an hour darker than the place where we lived before, so you can really feel that we are further north, and yeah, the days are very short and the nights are very long. And there behind me, I don't know if you can see it, the lights, that is actually the village where we live now.
Nicht so lange her.
Gibt auch ein Manual. Quick Setup Guide. Guck mal, du machst das nicht anders. Du legst den Screen auf den Boden. So. Oh nee, so macht man es nicht. Works.
Works. It's huge.
It's huge. I think we should watch a really epic movie.
Lord of the Rings or something.
Yes.
Yes.
The world is changed. I feel it in the water.
West of the Misty Mountains for 40 days.
This peril belongs to all Middle-earth. They must decide now how to end it. The time of the elves is over. My people
Alright, so this is what happens. We suddenly saw some northern lights. And we were already in bed. And now we just had to rush, grab the cameras, and run outside. Because it can suddenly go away, it can get stronger, we have no idea. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm still in my slippers. Oh! Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, you can see it here too. Oh, it's directly above us.
It's really tricky with these northern lights because now they're gone again. And I've just set up my camera and they're gone.
And they're gone. If you're looking for northern lights, you kind of have to stay outside forever and you see nothing, and then suddenly they're there.
And then as suddenly they are gone again.
Just gone.
Just gone. Like as nothing happened.
Northern Lights panic. Or you can see it a bit on the phone. It's incredible.
Yeah, now they come.
Finally.
Just like they're over the whole sky.
Oh my... Wow.
So we are now already in the middle of January, and I want to wish you a happy new year, and I really hope that you had a wonderful start into 2022. For us, it continues to be an exciting journey, and I'm just really looking forward to see how everything will develop. But for now, I want to thank you for watching this episode here, and I also want to say a big thank you to my Patreons and everybody who has donated under my last video, also via PayPal. Thank you. I really see you and I appreciate your support. And I hope to see you in my next video as well. And until then, I'm sending you my love and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.